Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about tenses. Tenses show the time expressed by a verb. There are three periods in time: present, past and future. So the main three tenses are present tense, past tense and future tense. The first category is present tense. We can categorize present tense into four forms. The first one is simple present tense, second one is present continuous tense, third one is present perfect tense, and the last one is present perfect continuous tense. Simple present tense. Usually we use a verb in simple present tense to express general truth. Example, the earth moves around the sun. And also we can express the present actions, everyday activities and habits, etc. with this simple present tense form. I have given the examples here. Let's discuss how can you write a sentence in simple present tense. Whenever we want to write a sentence in English, mainly we can give important to the subject here. First of all, example, I, we, you, he, she, it, they, names. Besides the subjects, we can use do or does form of the verb. There is a condition that if the subject is third person singular, we have to add s or es form to the verb. In these circumstances, a doubt will be arise like this: which is first person and which is second person and which is third person from these subjects. So I have given examples here. We can consider I and we as the first person, you as the second person, he, she, it, and we can use the name in it, isn't it? That we can consider it as third person singular. And they also we can consider it as third person plural. Subjects like I, we, you, they, we can use do form of the verb, and he, she, it, names we can use does form of the verb. Example, I go to the park, we go to the park, you go to the park. Here I have given the subjects with the same verb. Subject first person, we can give the do form of the verb. I go to the park, we go to the park, and similar as you go to the park. The next example is he goes to the park, she goes to the park, it goes to the park. That means we can give does form of the verb with the subject he, she, and it. So I have given the example as he goes to the park, she goes to the park, and it goes to the park. The next example starts with the subject they. They we can consider it as plural, so we have to give do form to the verb. So go plus do is equal to go. So the example is they go to the park. The last one is Naveen goes to the park. Naveen is the name of a person, so we can add does form to the verb. So when we add the does form to the verb go, we will get the verb goes. So the answer is Naveen goes to the park. The next category is present continuous tense. We use a verb in present continuous tense to express an action that is still going on at the time of speaking and is yet not complete. It also shows the continuing action at present. We can use the formula subject plus is, am, or are plus ing form of the verb. According to the subjects, we can use its auxiliary verbs and ing form to the verb form. And if you are using the subject I, we can use am and ing form to the verb. If you are using the subjects we and you, we can use the auxiliary verb are plus ing form to the verb. And if it is he and she, you can use is plus ing form to the verb. And if it is they, then you can use the are plus ing form to the verb. So when you want to write a continuous actions in present continuous tense, you can use this formula: subject plus is or am plus are plus ing form to the verb. Example: I am playing cricket and we are listening to music. You are teaching your students like. Okay, next we are going to discuss present perfect tense. Present perfect tense shows an action that is finished or complete at the time of speaking. Already finished or completed action we can express in present perfect tense. For this we can use this formula: subject plus have or has plus past participle form of the verb. We use the helping verb have and has with the main verb in the past form. Example: I have finished homework. That means I have already finished the homework. That means it is a completed action. So we can use subject plus has or have plus past participle form of the verb. Second example: we have found the cat. He has written the exam. She has danced very well, etc. For the subjects I and we can use have, and when we are writing third person singular, we can use has. The next category is present perfect continuous tense. We use a verb in the present perfect continuous tense to show an action that has started in the past and is still going on at the present moment. The action which has already started in the past time and now also it's going on. Such kind of actions we can represent with this present perfect continuous tense. For writing this, we can use subject plus have or has plus been plus ing form to the verb. Example: I have been practicing dance for a long time. In the past time also I have already started practicing dance, but now also I am going through it. Such kind of action we can write in present perfect continuous tense. The next category is past tense. Past tense also has four forms: simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Past tense shows the past action which had already completed in the past time. Okay. First one is simple past tense. Simple past tense refers an action that has happened in the past. It has already happened and completed in the past time. For writing a sentence in simple past tense, we can use subject plus did form of the verb. Example: I talked to my friends about my future plans. Somebody broke window panes. Here used the did form of the verb. The next one is past continuous tense. Past continuous tense refers an action that began in the past and was still going on at some point in the past at the time of speaking. We can use subject plus was or were plus ing form to the verb. If it is, we can use the subject I was talking. If we used the subject we were talking, etc. It's got. For example, Ajay was completing his work in the morning. Anjali was watching TV after her studies. Like it's going on, we can use the auxiliary verbs was or were with the subject plus ing form to the verb. Next one is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense shows an action that was completed at some point in the past. It also shows the completed action in the past time. For writing a sentence in past perfect tense, we can use subject plus had plus past participle form of the verb. Example: Veena had arrived at home. Here used the subject Veena and also used the auxiliary verb had and past participle form to the verb. Previous action we can write in past perfect and later action we can write in simple past. The next one is past perfect continuous tense. We use a verb in the past continuous tense to show an action that began before a certain time in the past, that had already begun in the past time and continued up to that time. For writing a sentence in past perfect continuous tense, we can use this formula: subject plus had plus been plus ing form to the verb. Example: the boys had been practicing for 15 minutes. The next one is future tense. Future tense also has 4 forms: simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, and future perfect continuous tense. First one is simple future tense. Simple future tense shows an action that will happen sometime in the future time. The future actions we can write in simple future tense. We can use subject plus will or shall plus V1 form to the verb. The future actions we can write it in simple future tense. Example: Akash will attend the meeting on next Saturday. It will be planned before and he will attend the meeting on next Saturday. The next one is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense is used to refer to an action that will be going on at some time in the future time. That actions will be going on at the future time. Such kind of action we can write in future continuous tense. For writing a sentence in future continuous tense, we can use subject with will or shall plus be plus ing form of the verb. Example: I shall be visiting my uncle this time next year. Next one is future perfect tense. Future perfect tense talks about an action that would be completed by a certain time in the future. The action will be completed in the certain time in the future time. For writing a sentence in future perfect tense, we can use this: subject plus will or shall plus have plus past participle form of the verb. For example, I will have finished this project by this time tomorrow. The next one is future perfect continuous tense. We use the future perfect continuous tense to show that an action would be continuing over a period of time and end at a certain time in the future. This action will be continued in the future. For example, the artisan will have been building the house for 2 years. The artisan will be building this house. It will be going on for the next 2 years.